I was on a sales call the other day, and my potential client said, look, I don't want to offend you, but why should I work with you instead of anyone else? I'm like, offended? No, that's a smart question. I really respect that question because I would ask that exact same question, and I wish more people did. Why we are different. Okay, first of all, if we're talking about speak with confidence, it's a 3-day public speaking training, right? So there's many different options you have for public speaking. Of course, many different options, many different styles, many different durations. But if we look at what is a typical public speaking training, it's going to be about body posture, how to use your voice, tonality, pacing, how to write a message, how to outline a message and stand and deliver, right? That is all the technical components. And that's what you're going to get. That is most really traditional public speaking training. And they're going to say, we're going to help you become more confident. Which, if you have your outline, if you know how to stand, if you know how to deliver, yeah, it's going to make you more confident for sure. But where we are different, and in my opinion, in my experience, this is what makes it radically different, is the personal development side. I will not hide this at all. It's a bait and switch. Okay. It really is. You come in for public speaking training, you walk out with personal development. The reason being the technical side, what to talk about, how to put a message. We can cover all of that. That takes half a day. But the other part is that you know exactly what you do. I'm not here to tell you what you do. You know what you do. You know what to say. You know what you want to say. But what's coming up is the hesitation. Why are you avoiding public speaking? Why are you avoiding when you do speak in public? Why is the real you not shining through? That is the $1 million question there. But that's where we specialize. It's the personal development. Now, to be fair, a lot of my competitors, they don't specialize in that area. They don't have a background in stress management training. They may not have a background of 15 years of struggling with panic attacks and anxiety, so they know what it's like to feel that feeling where your heart's just racing. And it's not just as simple as going, yeah, you know what, I'd rather pass on this idea. It's that feeling where your chest is tightening, where it's sweating going on, your vision narrows, and that it's that survival instinct where you're like, I need to get out of here at all costs. And then you do, and you feel a temporary sense of relief, but then you start beating yourself up thinking, why did I let that happen again? Why am I so weak? Why couldn't I say yes? Because you see other people that are doing it. If you haven't gone through those experiences, then it's very easy to look at it and go, okay, on the paper, we will show you how to put your message together and how you can look good. And this will give you the tools to go there. And yes, that is one component. But in my experience, like I said, it is not the missing link. Okay, the missing link, even with my TEDx, I've been coaching TEDx speakers for many years. And these are people that are at the top of the game. We were together for many months. They have great content. They have their script written out. But I noticed one thing would always happen. Within 2 weeks to the show date, whether it's 2 weeks before, whether it's 2 days before, whether it's 2 hours before, sometimes even 2 minutes before their talk, something would happen. And that something was a massive wave of inner resistance, of self-doubt, of questioning, of if they're good enough, if their content's good enough. The fear would pop up of, am I about to just humiliate myself in front of a big audience and on even a bigger platform of TEDx? That's where I would, in my opinion, provide the most value to talk them through that. And what I realized is it was always personal. It was never about the technical side. These are experts. They know exactly what they're talking about. But it's that inner fear that's coming up. And it would come to the surface because the higher the pressure of that situation, the higher the platform in terms of the audience, maybe the prestige there, the more resistance would come up. And that's where I worked with them. So that's where we are different. I've worked with people that are deathly afraid to just say yes to that opportunity. I work with people that do talks, but it's not the real them. It's a guarded, armored up version. It's not the real them putting out there. But they know that it's not them, and they know what they want to look like, but they're not sure how. Well, that's where we are different, where we're going to come in, and a lot of clients, they say, why are you different? The other one too is, am I actually going to improve? Another great question. Am I going to do that? Yeah, I guarantee you that you're going to improve. Now, that's something that most people in the public speaking world won't do. They won't do it. And the reason that I can do it, not only just do it, but do it with confidence and absolute certainty that you will improve, is that if this was a lecture style training where you walked in, you had a classroom setting, 50, 100 people in there, and you were there for 2-3 days and you took notes, then there's a possibility that you walk out, you have a binder, you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of tools that you've written down, but next time you go to do that talk, you're going to be hit with nerves. You're not going to feel confident. That's a possibility. If this is a classroom style, that's absolutely possible. Where we're different is with my experience with stress management, with personal development. The reason that it's different is you're walking into experiential training. Okay. It's an immersion. It's a 3-day immersion and you can't hide. Now, the reason is sometimes people feel nervous about that. They go, oh, I can't hide because I don't know if I want that. Well, here's the thing for you. There's 2 really important things. Number 1 is you don't want to hide because you've been hiding for too long, not putting yourself out there, not speaking with confidence in public or putting yourself on video. That's been costing you from building your business, from attracting your ideal clients, from making the money, the impact, the freedom that you truly deserve. So this is the decision that you are making is number 1, I'm done with hiding because hiding, you get that temporary relief, but long-term it's pain. And number 2 is we provide, first and foremost, it's a safe, supportive environment for you to experience what's coming up, but more importantly, get coached and have the experience to move past those fears. Again, the most important thing is a safe, supportive environment, because without that, you're not going to make that change that you need to get the confidence that you truly want, and more importantly, that you deserve. So that's where I guarantee that this is going to help you, because people are like, oh, I don't know, am I actually going to get something? Yeah, you are going to speak. You are going to be recorded while you're speaking. We're going to break down the videos of you speaking so to see exactly what you're doing well and where to improve. Now, that could be a frightening thought. You're thinking, oh my gosh, do I want to go through that? Well, look, if you're committed to improve, yeah, you absolutely want to. Can we do that in a safe, supportive environment where, most importantly, you are in control? I will never push you more than you want to go, than you're comfortable. I'm going to push you, but you're always in control to say, hey, I'm not comfortable doing that. No problem. Because the more important thing, it's not about my ego. And that's something that I really want to distinguish. A lot of trainers is about their ego. I got to make you do this. You have to do that. It's not about me. This is about you. If you feel overwhelmed, then you're going to get overloaded. You're going to shut down. So that's, again, stress management training 101 is we need to incrementally build you up. We need to have you face incremental exposure to bring the fear up so that you can create a new pattern. Because that's the thing that's different. And this is a question that I wish more people ask me. How are you going to help me become more confident? A lot of the other trainings out there, they're going to say it. Yeah, we'll help you become a confident speaker. Anyone, you look at any website, you can steal a headline and put that in there. You can slap it on your webpage. You can slap it on your brochure. But do you understand systematically how to build somebody up so that they feel safe, so that they don't get overwhelmed and shut down, so that they are able to experience the deep inner confidence needed to change this pattern? That is a radically different place, and that requires specialization. And that's exactly what we specialize in. So that, again, if this is you and you're open to personal development, you know that there's something in you that's getting in the way from putting yourself out there, then this is exactly the training that you want. And this is why you should work with us. If you are, one, an entrepreneur that is open to change, that you have a big heart, you want to help people, but there's some fears, there's some inner resistance getting in the way from you doing that, then you've got to create that environment for you to thrive. So that's the way we work. But systematically, how we do it, I created the hierarchy of confidence. Okay, I literally created it. It's a systematic 6-step approach that we take you through to build you up from the inside out so that you shine on stage. You know, most people, they look at it and they're thinking, they watch TED Talks or they watch conferences, they see these people speaking on stages, and they look at it and go, oh, I'd like to be that person. I'd like to speak like that. You're seeing what's on stage, but there's 2 main things that I want to bring on. Number 1 is that you don't know the journey that it took for them to go there. Okay. So what you see on stage, this is an inside out journey. It's the personal work that got them to that stage. The other thing too that I want to bring up is most people compare other people's middles to their beginnings. So you're going to look at these people on stage and think, I would love to look like that. Great. Of course you do. But maybe you're just starting on your path. Maybe speaking on a big stage is a goal, but we got to get to the foundation, the basics. Are you beating yourself up? Is that inner critic really loud? Are you wanting to be liked by everyone? Are you afraid to make a mistake or say the wrong thing? Are you afraid of being rejected? You have to start off with these places here to then build that foundation for you to thrive later on. So that's something that I really invite for you is when you are looking for a program, you got to find one. If confidence is truly what you're looking for, that's the first thing. If it's technical, how you want to create a message, don't work with me. Okay. I'll tell you right now, do not work with me. There are other people that are specialists in speechcraft that will do a much better job and be able to serve you at a much deeper level than I can. That is not my specialty. Yes, I can create talks. Yes, I've coached people to do TEDx talks, to sell from stage, and I have clients that have made a lot of money. Is that my specialty? No. If you are an entrepreneur that you want to get your message out there, but that fear is getting in the way and you're not sure what it is, or maybe you are, but you know that it hasn't resolved itself and you haven't been able to overcome it, no shame on that. Just like you wouldn't do brain surgery on yourself. If you had a problem with your brain, you'd go to a specialist to help you with that. You're not going to do brain surgery. You'd find a specialist. I happen to be the specialist. So it's no problem. You're an expert in what you do. Overcoming the fears to become confident, that's what I do. So if that's you and you want to do that, reach out, go to my website, levelupliving.com. We'll book a call and we'll see if this is the right fit for you. And if it is, amazing. If it's not, then that's absolutely okay. But it's what it's going to give you. It's going to give you your worst case scenario of that call is you're going to have clarity that we're not the right fit. So you're going to know what you don't want and what you do want. Great. The other best case scenario is that you're like, hey, this is the program I've been waiting for because I've been wanting to put myself out there for so long, but I haven't been able to do it. Well, in only 3 days, we can fast track your entire journey. We'll take 3 years of trying to do it on your own. We'll get it done in 3 days so that you go out there, you share your message, you start building your business, you make that income and that impact that you truly want, and you get the freedom that you deserve. So with that, I want to thank you for that. And if you're interested, go to levelupliving.com. I'd be happy to hop on a call with you and see if this is the right fit.